I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
You know, it says a lot when the most likable character in the movie, I would say the best character in this movie, is the big fucking catfish that lives in the lake as it kills these 5-6 dill holes, fuck faces, stuck on the boat on this lake. I would say one positive thing. The catfish, all done practically, that was fun. When it moved in the water, I thought that was actually fairly well done. How it smoothly swam in the water. It was done for real. And then when you see it, there was a charm. You know, I'm a sucker for old school practical effects. And so many times in this came out 2013, so even in this time, at this time, it would just be thrown about with some poor CGI. At the very least, that kept me watching to see more of this practical giant catfish. Except the characters are tremendous pieces of shit. And the movie does tell us that we're supposed to think they're pieces of shit. I mean, there's one decent guy, to be fair. This quiet guy named Johnny. Yeah, this quiet guy named Johnny. He has a nightmare. He goes with his friends to this lake. He's told by someone he knows, hey, don't go on the lake, or you know it's dangerous, and he had a bad dream and tries to give this trinket to this girl he likes. But you know, he's the quiet guy. And among the other group, you have a girl named Kitty, who is a total bitch. You find out she's the type of person that will fuck over anybody if it serves her purpose. Her friend, who's barely in the movie. Her boyfriend, who's a jock. The boyfriend's brother. And then some asshole geeky guy holding the camera and wanting to film everything. I know it's not a found footage movie, but there are moments you see through his camera, but few and far in between. And like the old man tells Johnny, you gotta show respect for the lake. And so the six get on the boat, and the others start fucking around using sparklers. One holds it like it's his dick. Drinking beer, littering shit. Some jump in when they're not supposed to jump in. Then you have this big fucking catfish thing in the water. And tries to kill him, and these people keep doing stupid upon stupid shit. And even the quiet guy, Johnny, there's a part of me that goes, well, the old guy did try to warn you. And you obviously knew something was up because you told them not to go in the water 18 times. So that means you believe it somewhat. So you should not have come in the first place. Or you should have said, no, we're not going to water in the first place. Or you could have said, I think there's some animal in there or something. But you don't say anything because you're too fucking quiet. But granted, he's the least asshole of the group. But even part of me didn't like him 100%. But if I had a pick, I would choose, I guess, him. More like the catfish. And just these people, they're just complete, utter fucking assholes. The movie's supposed to tell you to hate these people. Granted, it's not like the movie's expecting you to like them. Like, the movie's pretty adamant that, no, these are pieces of shits that do get their just desserts. So, in a way, at least the director, which is Larry Fessenden, if I say his last name right, he's the guy who directed Wendigo and a film called The Last Winter. At least he didn't make us... He didn't insult me into going, I'm supposed to root for these assholes? But I'm still seeing a bunch of people I don't fucking like, and I'm just waiting for the fish to eat them. And even the quiet guy, Johnny, I'm indifferent. So I don't give a fuck. I don't have no one to root for. And they just do stupid shit, man. Like, they're in a fucking lake. And, okay, for example, when they see the big fish, you should go, oh shit, let's immediately roll back to shore. No, the one asshole starts trying to stab the fucking fish with an oar. Ugh. Ugh. Being a fucking moron, and of course it gets fucked up and taken. So they got one oar left. So then the girl tries to reach the other oar, even though we've seen this fucking thing. Instead of taking the oar you have and going, ugh. No, she reaches her fucking hand out, gets bit, hit an artery, she bleeds to death. And the effects of the fish are pretty decent. The effects of the fish, for the budget, for such a low-tier film, not that bad. Not that bad. I'm a sucker for that. I'm a sucker for those kind of effects. But you even get these nice wide shots to show it swimming. Like, it's a wide shot of the boat and the lake, and you see the practical big catfish thing up and bump the boat. Like, whoever made it, whoever operated, I'd give a thumbs up to them. I wish they were using a better movie with better characters, better actors, because the actors were not really up to par. So you have actors that aren't much to run home about, and characters that are brainless fucking idiots. Like, one takes the other oar and tries to hit it, and of course they're broke. I want to see in that thing's brain. Why? Because you don't have any and you're wondering what it looks like? Or you do know you're fucking brainless, so you want to steal the fish's brain. Fish is smartest fucking thing in the movie. I want to see in that thing's brain. Because you're jealous? First you're jealous of his penis size, then you're jealous of his brain size? Sorry you have none. You had one brain cell and it died of loneliness. It's fucking idiot people in this movie. So they throw the girl who died, which is the titty's female buddy. Like I said, she's barely in the film. So it's just 5 of them left. And they try to roll with their hands, and the fish comes by. I'm like, they want to get their hands up because they just saw their friend get bit and bleed to death. So that's why they're not sure on getting their hands in the water. So then the plan is, well, we need a distraction. We need someone to distract. And then the filmmaker DT guy's like, I think we should all make a case for who should go and who should stay and who should go. And so, among these 5 people, you have the jock, the jock's brother, the jock's girlfriend, Titty, our quiet guy, Johnny, and the DT guy. I think his name is Zeke or something. They don't like Johnny because, like, wait, you knew about this? Why didn't you fucking say anything? I'm like, well, they kind of have a point. Why didn't he fucking say anything? Well, I told you we should just not get in the water. If you fucking had a guess, you should have told him before you went on the water. We're supposed to just go from A to B. We're supposed to just... I'm like... I'd be kind of pissed at him too, but more pissed at the other people. And then at times the guy's too fucking quiet. They even go, make your case. And he doesn't say anything. I'm like, speak up, dude. Fucking say something more. God damn it. That's why it makes it hard to root for anybody. I'm sorry, I would like someone to root for. Well, I rooted for the fish. That's the only one I could root for. He's most likable. But then the DT Tamara guy, he's going about, I should stay. I'm going to be a filmmaker, and I'm more important than you, and my life's actually going to go somewhere, and people are going to look up to me. Yeah, that's supposed to be your case to not get thrown off the boat. That's your case. To tell them, I'm more important than you, your life ain't shit, I'm going to be somebody, I'm going to be a filmmaker, and again, that's your case to not get thrown off the boat. Usually when you say that, someone would throw your ass off the boat. But no, they make Johnny jump in the water. He swims, he disappears. And then the four they get the boat and they're using their arms and they just keep arguing and arguing and arguing and arguing and arguing. My dumb ass bitches. And then they're like, we need to put another person in the water. Even though it seems like they're getting nowhere. Because like, no, we need to get someone else in the water. Seems like no matter how long they fucking do it, they're not any closer to the... I'm like, the lake doesn't even look that fucking big. What the fuck are you doing? Are you trying to do it with a thumb up your ass? And just do it one-handed? Like... So then the camera guy said they're going to throw his sorry ass off the boat. He's like, yeah, wait, your brother and that girl, they're fucking each other. They're fucking around behind your back, man. Oh, you're lying. Yeah, I tape everything, man. I tape everything. And going, come on, you guys don't be mean, rude. I forget what the hell. I'm like, dude, you were just fine with Johnny dying, and you're A-OK, but now it's your sorry ass. Oh, no, we shouldn't do this. I'm like, fuck you, go ahead. You deserve to die too. You're fine with anyone else doing it and dying. But then you're like, the morality of the situation. So they throw his ass in the water. He gets eaten up. You get a little bit of POV. Again, anytime it's with the creature, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. That's why I can't say this is one of the worst movies I've seen, because at least I like the creature. Some may deem it looking goofy, but I don't know. I like the way I think the technicians, the effects guys, they made it swim in the water fairly well. And then again, I'm a sucker for practical. I'm glad they went that route and not just a digital crappy CG thing. And with how tough it is to work a practical effect in the water, that means it's going to be a lot more work, a lot more time, a lot more effort. So I give credit. I'll critique a lot of other stuff. I'll criticize a lot of other stuff, but I'll give that credit. So of course the jock believes that the girl and his brother have been fucking around with each other. And apparently they have been, because when they have to find out who's going to be thrown off again, they start sniping at each other. And before that, Johnny, the quiet guy, he made it back with a boat with a motor. A speedboat. Ultimately, he gives the rope to them. And then they say something about he'll realize sooner or later that yeah, this speedboat's not going to pull this thing. I'm like, technically it could, because they want to get in the boat and take it over. I just throw Johnny off. I'm like, you know, technically none of you have to throw each other off if you're on a fucking speedboat. You do know that, right? You can all get on and all four you leave. No one has to throw anybody off. But apparently we can't think like that. So as he's towing the thing, something goes wrong. I think the fish hits something. One of them. So the rope goes around and starts strangling the quiet guy Johnny. And the girl could save him by cutting the rope. But she doesn't and lets the guy die. And that's when I really went. What did I do? I went like this. I just went, you gotta be fucking yanking my fucking upper echelon of chain, man. You gotta be yanking my scrotum. Are you fucking serious? This quiet guy, which is the least offensive of all you guys, who came back for you in a speedboat that, I don't know, has the speedboat working? You know what you could do? You could cut the rope and he's in a speedboat. He could get you out. He could get you out. But you don't kill the driver of your estate vehicle. The driver of your speedboat. I mean, I could go into all the moral implications, but these folks have no morals. But just the practical implications of it. You let a guy choke himself on the rope. He could have helped you. He could have told you in. I mean, this is a cheating, whore, two-faced bitch. And that's what she is, and that's what she's supposed to be. And the movie makes no bones about that. And so, of course, they tried to get that boat, but now, because he was strangled and the whole rope thing, it tips the boat over. And then the rope fucks up the rope that's still tied to them, fucks up the fucking motor, the fan, goddamn rotor. So they literally fucked themselves over because they're fucking stupid, moronic, idiotic pieces of fucking bum fluff, dandruff, motherfuckers. So now they're stuck on their boat again because they're fucking morons. And then the two brothers start fighting. And blah, 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 blah. The one brother gets eaten. He makes it to the shore. The girl took the lucky charm from the quiet guy, Johnny. She makes it to the shore. The Jock's brother chokes her out. Because you chose him over me. So she gets choked out. She should have gotten eaten by the fucking fish. Two-faced bitch. And then he's about ready to leave. Then the old guy earlier, who was friends with Johnny, he even mentions, you know, that Johnny guy, he was a nice kid. He was a good guy. You know what? I don't think the water is done with you. And I'm like, good. Shoots at the guy, forces him back into the fucking lake to get his ass eaten. Not in the good way. So, I mean, this is a point where they die and it's a good thing. And at least give credit where that's where at least it was going towards. You reap what you sow. If you're going to be that evil, you get the punishment you deserve. At least it has some kind of, I don't know if I want to call it, I don't even know what the hell, at least it has something, some morality play, some message, something of that sort. But to witness these ho-hum, so-so, sometimes piss-poor acting, these unlikable characters bitching, stabbing each other in the back over and over again, stuck on this lake. You know what? You have this good practical effect of a creature is wasted on this. You know, it would have been nice to see likable characters. Okay, you have 6 of them, maybe 2 or maybe 3 of them, but come on, man. It just got old really fucking quick. You know, despite what people want to think with slasher films, I'm not one of those guys. I just want to see people I hate get killed. I want the effects to be good, yeah. I want a good body count, sure. That doesn't mean the characters have to be shit. Some of them can. Granted, some of them can. But not all of them. Even the quiet guy was kind of hard to root for him too, because he was just so quiet and so... Like, did your balls drop? Or they don't drop on Sunday? I just... Some of the direction wasn't too bad, with the way he photographed the lake, against certain nice wide shots, the way the effects of the creature was utilized, done practically. Some of the music wasn't that bad. I've definitely heard much worse musical scores. So I do think there's some talent behind the camera. It's just the script, the characters, the actors, that's the thing that failed this the most. Absolutely. And maybe if there's a completely unique idea. Just Unfriended, that's a film I liked, but you just say all the characters are shit. But that, with the way it was done, how unique that format was at the time, with the screen share, that format, and then being a take on internet trolls, you could go into that frame of mind if you want. That had at least more interesting merit to me. I didn't, also with the format, the visuals, more so than this. So I don't know. I guess if you're a big sucker of creature feature films and you want to see a pretty decent catfish looking creature, sure. But shitty characters, subpar acting, subpar script. Yeah, it's not that good. The giant catfish was the best character in the fucking movie. And that kind of says it all. See you guys later.